Welcome back, everybody, to another video. I know it's been some time since I've posted, but I am trying to learn my way around editing videos and trying to improve on making them seem a little bit more interesting to watch rather than you just stare at me while I sit down and talk. So, what I'm doing, just going through a chest day and hit some other upper body in this workout as well. But yeah, I'll be kind of talking through my lifts. Not too much. I don't claim to be any expert in lifting. I'm not big by any means. I do feel like I have a good understanding about mechanics and um, what works for me at least. So, what I'm starting off with here is a Smith machine bench. Um, Now, I am getting back into lifting. I took a hiatus from the gym for a little bit. But yeah, getting back into the swing of things. What I didn't want to do with these first few lifts is go super heavy. Um, because I'm definitely not where I was before. So kind of taking it light, but more so focusing on form is my main goal here for this lift. But I'm not going to talk through all what I'm doing on each lift too much. I will chime in every now and then once I change the lift, but mainly what I wanted to do is talk about, my experience with my first men's group. That was last Monday. Um, and yeah, go over that, and that's pretty much it. But so yeah, men's group. Let's get into it. Was phenomenal. I had such a good time. I was a little bit nervous at first, being that I had not been to a sit down, more intimate group setting with talking about God and um, I don't know, just being in an intimate circle, talking. Sometimes about when I don't know something too well, can be nervous for sure. When you're not really too familiar with what's going on. But I came to find out that I was a lot more comfortable than I thought I'd be. I figured while I was texting one of the people that leads groups there. His name's Jordan, and he was texting me saying, "Listen, bro, you don't have to like talk. You can talk as much as you want. You can sit and just listen. Um, there's no reason to be nervous. We got you." It's pretty much the what I got from him. So got to men's group and was just kind of thrown into it there. Got there a little early so I could make sure I wasn't late. I'm always getting to places early. I can't stand being late. So got there a little early and met the men's group leader of my group. His name was Tyler. And right away, those nerves kind of went out the door. I felt comfortable. Um, Tyler was very kind, very nice to me. Um, Came to find out we had a lot in common, and that's what I'm right now looking for, some people, or to grow a friend group that's um, just in a better, I wouldn't say better spot, but practices the right things and isn't doing stupid stuff. So that's kind of where my friend group had been in the past, and I want to gravitate away from that and get a better friend group. So I was excited to talk to Tyler. In total, there was about 5 guys there in the group. What we were doing was just going over the Sunday service from the Tim Tebow service. So he had some questions that we went around and answered, and came to find that the other there was one other guy that had been there before. The other 2 guys that showed up, they were also first timers. So that also made me feel a little bit less nervous and made me feel more comfortable to talk and go through things. So um, all in all, I had an incredible time. They started off with worship. There was another, well, first of all, like our church has multiple different campuses. So, another campus, their youth worship group came and uh, did some worship before we broke out into our groups, which was cool. Um, it was funny, like, obviously, this was my first time at this group, and they had made an announcement at the very beginning saying, "Hey, this is our last meeting for this semester." And I was like, "Well, shoot, I just got here and I'm super excited to start coming to these consistently." But they were like, "Yeah, we're going to be taking a 2 week break." So, not too long, but yeah, we won't be back until probably another week, I think, is not not this coming Monday, but the Monday after it. So, I'm excited to get back and talk more. So, yeah, it was really cool. Um, it was a big area. There was probably in total 15 small groups. There's groups for women. There's groups for business owners, couples, by age group. There's like a mixed group like you can go into. I didn't really choose a group. Jordan just kind of talked to me and was like, "Hey, I feel like this would be the group for you." And he was 100% right. I felt like that was the group that I wanted to be a part of. Tyler was super cool, like I said. He's a big golfer. I'm a big golfer. Um, and once I got a little bit more comfortable with talking and letting the group know what I was going through personally and my journey on growing a better relationship with God, he was like, "Yeah, I mean everything that you're saying right now, about 2.5 years ago, I went through probably the exact same thing almost." He was like, "90% of what you're saying is what I went through," and he was like, I really didn't know where to turn, and he came to find that he was going to church now more often, and then his relationship just blossomed from there with God, and um, it was something that he grew closer to God every time he went to church and got more involved with the church, and now he's a men's group leader. He was saying like, man, I don't think I'd ever, if you would have talked to me 3 4 years ago, if you said, hey Tyler, you're going to be leading a men's group at church, you would have thought I was crazy. Um, but here he was saying like he's so happy with the journey he's been on the past few years, and it really inspired me to keep going on my journey, um, and really made me feel not singled out and alone, which sometimes when you have a lot of things going on, you can feel, you know, like you're on your own. Um, but you're really not. You got God, and you've got tons of people around you that are willing to help and, you know, be a part of your life to to help you out. So, um, yeah, that I was super excited about it. Um, there's more things that I've gotten to do at church. We went to a um, young adults meeting they do on the first Sunday of every month. It's called the Collective, and basically people from 18 to 30 show up, and there's a worship, and then there's a campus pastor that has a message, and it was really deep. The one I went to this week, and I got a lot out of it. Excuse me. Well, shoot, I forgot to talk about these lifts, but I'll get into this one. This is kind of just like a cable chest fly. Really hits like the lower part of your chest. You don't need a whole lot of weight to really feel it. So that's what I'm currently doing. Um, yeah, I'll have to figure out a better way of kind of paying attention to what I'm doing on the screen here as I do a voiceover and talking about what's going on. Maybe I can just separate the videos and maybe strictly do workout videos and go through those with you. Um, and then, keep the talking about experiences in another video. So, um, yeah, I'm super pumped on the trajectory I'm going right now. Um, yeah, I'm trying to think. Me and my buddy, we've now set up times Thursday nights to do Bible study. So, I'm like so excited, and like everything I'm doing right now, I just want to keep doing more and more and more and getting super motivated to grow my relationship with God. And it, I haven't looked back once yet. So, um, I'm looking into even more ways to get involved with the church, and yeah, super excited about it. But I will leave you guys here. And then you can just take a look at my last remaining list. I think I have one more after this that I do. But yeah, this is a good workout to get back into it, hit chest. Um, and you'll see here in the future, I'll be, hopefully increasing weight um, and getting back into shape, I guess. So, and these right here, these are going to be a tricep pull down. I like doing these at the end when my arms and chest are fatigued, because then you can really feel the burn and push these to failure. And that's what you want to do with all your lifts, is push yourself to failure. So um, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace.
Playing all my melodies.